Preseason has been kicking my ass, okay? If you don't know me, my name is Bianca St. George, and I'm a professional soccer player. I just started my 6th preseason in the NWSL. And the NWSL is the most competitive league in the world. So preseason has been hard. What I want to talk about is you need to treat yourself like you're a pro athlete. There's a good chance that you are a professional, that you are ambitious, you're visionary, and that you know that you're meant for more. You need to start acting like the elite to become elite. And the way that you will go about this is to literally do what we do. You need to break up your year into seasons. So if you look at my year, generally, it's broken down into 3 seasons. You have the preseason, the competition, and then the off season. If you're in competition, that means that you are focused on performance. You want results. You have a plan and you're following through. You're almost in flow and in routine, and all you care about is to finally produce the effort that you've done to prepare for that moment. However, if you don't feel like you have a plan to follow through, you might be in a preseason right now. If you feel like you need to try different things, to challenge yourself, to get out of your comfort zone, to discover what you want to focus on, you need this preseason where it's hard, where you make sacrifices, where it's uncomfortable. This is exactly what we do as athletes. I have competition starting in a few weeks. But to prepare to be at our peak performance, we need this period of pure focus on doing hard things, challenging things, making mistakes, failing, learning, for us to be as ready as possible for when we compete. But the most beautiful thing here is that even though it's really hard and it sucks, we know it's temporary. We know that we're doing the extreme hard work now because when competition will be around, it will be easy at that point. Because we have worked harder now, we have exposed ourselves to such hard things that when it's time to perform, it will feel like play. That's the intention. You might not be in one of those two. You might actually be in off season. And if you are in off season, it's probably a time where you've hit a certain milestone. Maybe you have gone hard. Maybe you did a winter arc and you're starting to feel burnt out. You're starting to feel uninspired. You don't really know what your next move is. You've neglected other important things in your life, such as friendships, family time, hobbies, self-care. If you find yourself in those feelings, you probably are in the off-season phase. And that is extremely important because us athletes, we need the off-season to recuperate for when preseason comes back around. So this is what I want you to do. I want you to start reflecting on your life and see where you're at. Is it a time for you to be a high performer, to follow through a plan? You know exactly what to do and you just need to commit and give results. You'll be in competition. Are you in a phase where it's preseason, where you need to explore ideas, you need to set challenges? If you want to participate in an intentional morning routine challenge, it literally starts February 1st and it's not too late to join. And that would be a good time for you if you're in preseason to challenge yourself to something hard, to get to know yourself better and gain clarity on what your next move is. Because your goal is to find what you want to do in competition. What's that one thing you want to focus on and drive results? Or again, you need to reflect and think, are you in off season and you need to rest? And that is okay. I need to tell you that it's okay. Like right now, I know I'm tired, but I've been resting for weeks now because I was in off season. I've been resting. So it's supposed to be tiring right now. It's supposed to be hard. I'm embracing it. I know it's temporary. Imagine the amount of results that you'll actually do if you have your life as seasons. Like one of the things that I hate is people that say that they want a balanced life. They look at it at like a micro scale. But to me, a balanced life is looking at a whole year. You want unbalanced periods within your year, but overall, if you look at it, it is balanced because that's how you produce results. You need to treat yourself like a pro athlete. How would the top 1% act? If you want to be that person, act like that person. Take care of your basic health. Eat like an athlete. How would an athlete eat? Eat clean. Take care of sleeping. exercise, recover. You need to treat yourself like you're elite. Once you've determined which season that you're in right now, you need to also determine how long you want that season to last. For example, your preseason could be 6 to 8 weeks. Your competition could be longer, just like we are, where you're just focusing on consistency because you have a plan and you're going to follow through and you're going to have results. Or the off season, sometimes you need time to just rest. And when I say rest, it's not to just party and go back to bad habits. It's to be introspective. It's to focus on personal development. It's to read books. It's to consume. It's to be introspective. It's to journal. It's proactive because you're trying to plant that seed that you're going to be recharged for a new bout of high level performance. Yeah, okay? So that's exciting. But then lastly, every month, you need a reminder. Go on your phone where it reminds you to look at how you're feeling, reviewing that, and adjust, okay? Because you're a newbie at this. If I think back of when I was a rookie, I'd made tons of mistakes as a rookie between what I should do in preseason, off-season, in-season, on how to take care of myself. You need some time to review how it's going. So every month, and I say once a month because you want enough time to see results or have data, but you don't want it to be too long where, you're burning yourself down if it's too much. So every month, just review. Do you need to ramp up or do you need to slow down? But give yourself enough time so you can at least have some data to work with. And that's why I say that you need to journal in every video. I think I mentioned that because journaling is the best way for you to cultivate that self-awareness and to know how you're feeling and how you're doing and where your thoughts are at and how you're progressing. You can track everything so closely and craft yourself to meet a certain standard that you want for yourself. So I want you to think about this. Don't be afraid to go hard. A lot of people are trying to tell you to not go hard, but if you're in preseason, it's the time to grind. It's the time to get after it. It's the time to sacrifice, to do the things that are hard and embrace that because you know that you'll be prepared to compete. So yes, I'm tired, but I love that because I know that I'm putting the work in and it's going to come to fruition just in a couple weeks. I have a newsletter where I will share a PDF of worksheet on how to cultivate your seasons. You can sign up for it. Maybe you'll get it in time. So it's the second link in my description, but if you wait too long, you might not get it, okay? So, and it's not because I'm trying to make some sort of urgency, it's just because I don't know how to send it later on. I only know how to do it in a short time frame, okay? It's complicated. I need to learn a lot of things with technology. So sorry about that, but if you sign up right now as you're seeing this video, you will get the worksheet, okay? On this note, I hope I see you in my challenge. That's the first link in my description. And I want you to realize that that potential that you have is real. And maybe I am born with great genetics that makes me a great athlete, but you also have great genetics at what you're supposed to be great at. And you need to realize what are your strengths and use that to your advantage to become exceptional. There are things in your life, in your story, in your experiences that makes you a weapon. And you need to know how to utilize that to become the version that you want to be. I know you're meant for more because me and you are the same person. And that's why I still showed up on YouTube tonight because I want to prove to myself that I can do it. I can stay consistent. I'm not going to let perfectionism or my lizard brain or my laziness hold me back from my dreams. And I really hope that inspires you to do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. So, yeah, I love you so much. Thank you for watching. If you like this type of video, let me know in the comments with a thumbs up. That's the easiest thing to do. And I will see you very soon in a new presentation style video. Mwah.